All right, what's all this about?
Hi. It's exactly what it looks like. It's a picnic. Come on.
Wait, that's why you called me out here? I thought we were looking for Neil's video game.
Oh, okay. Well, you see, I told a teeny, tiny, little white lie for a great, big, very good reason.
Which is?
Us. I bet you never had a picnic under the stars before, huh?
And I'm not going to now. How many times do I have to tell you I am not interested in us? Unless you tell Joe that I'm the father of your kids, not him.
You underestimate me.
Give me my keys.
Come and get them.
Lucy,
Oh, my goodness. What are you doing?
somebody was shooting at me.
What? Well,
Why are you here?
your bodyguard told me that you wanted me to meet you.
I didn't tell anybody anything.
You didn't?
Scott, what are you guys doing here?
Well,
You mean what? He's got a message from you to meet you here.
I didn't send any messages.
I don't get this.
Well, somebody told me that Bordisa was going to be here, so I came here to bury him once and for all.
Wait a minute. This has Bordisa's fingerprints all over it.
Well, if it does, something went wrong because he's in there with a bullet in his head.
Scott, is Stevie dead?
No, damn it. Hello? Yeah, listen, I need an ambulance up here to Lake Forest Cemetery. The Baldwin family vault.
Lucy, could you get my medical bag out of my car, please, in the back seat?
Okay, thanks.
Please, Lucy.
Thank you.
Come on, I'll go with you. Be careful, somebody shot at me.
Staying here's less and less like a good idea. How is he?
His heart rate's irregular.
Are you okay?
Great. Thank you. There you go. Well?
What do you think? Is he gonna live?
Bullet grazed his head. He could have fractured his skull, but we won't know for sure until we get a CAT scan.
Anybody else would be dead, but this guy's like a cat with this 9 lives, Scott.
Do you have any idea who shot him?
Probably whoever shot at me.
What the hell happened here?
Your guess is as good as ours, Taggart.
Is he alive?
Yeah.
Okay, you two stay with him. I want to talk to both of you outside now. Okay. Did anybody see who shot him?
I found him that way. Scott.
Hey, Lucy.
What happened? Someone got
Joe.
shot? That's Bordizo. He's inside.
I hate to say it. Couldn't have been a nicer guy, huh?
Wait, you found him already shot. Why were you guys there in the first place?
Because I got a message from one of Scott's bodyguards to meet Scott here. Apparently, Scott didn't send that message.
And I got a tip that Bordizo was here, so I figured I'd come here, grab him, take him to the police. You could arrest him for kidnapping my father.
Oh, but you didn't think about calling the cops. You know, we do this sort of thing for a living.
Yeah, but usually you guys are 3 steps behind. I figured I'd better off doing it myself.
Look, Detective Tackett, we would love to help you. We really would, but we need to get home to our children right away.
Not so fast. You are going down to the station. All four of you.
Give me my keys, Courtney.
Come on, Frank. Sit down with me. I made all your favorites.
Are you crazy? It is freezing out here.
Well, then have a cup of hot chocolate. It's delicious.
Anyone ever told you you are the pushiest, most demanding woman that...
Yeah, I think you did just the other day. So, why don't you have a seat and a cup of this before you turn into a popsicle? Hmm? Unless, of course, you want to go fishing for your keys. You know, I went to a lot of trouble cooking all this.
You know what I want, and it's a lot easier than making a 5-course meal. Tell Joe the truth.
Please, Frank, don't ruin what could be a perfectly wonderful night.
Fine, and give me my keys.
You know what? If you won't change your mind, I guess I'll just have to change it for you.
Heads up, heads up. You got a room for him?
Yeah, she's ready and waiting. Dr. Jones, the consulting neurologist, he's inside.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Do the police know who shot him?
I'm not sure. Scott and Lucy, Kevin, and Eve were at the scene.
What were they all doing at the cemetery?
I have no idea. Detective Taggart was asking the same question.
You know, everybody in Port Charles says her Scott threatened DV.
You think he did it?
Well, he sure seemed ready to explode when I saw him at the hospital with Lee.
Karen, I know your dad's a hothead, but I can't imagine him actually shooting anybody. Come on.
I wonder if DV knows who shot him.
We won't know that unless he regains consciousness.
Kind of ironic. After he tried to destroy my family, I may end up saving his life.
Scott, I know you have a permit to carry a concealed weapon, but I'm going to have to confiscate your gun right now.
Look, I'm going to save you the trouble here, all right? The gun was fired. I'm going to have a powdered burn on my hand. Someone shot at me, I shot back. But that's not the gun that shot Bordizo.
Look, I know the guy's been chasing you. If this was self-defense, now's the time to tell me.
Taggart, try and understand this, all right? If I had shot Bordizo, he would be dead as a doornail. But I didn't. I hung around. I called an ambulance. Why would I do that? Why would I do that?
He has a point, Taggart. This has to be some kind of a setup. We all got messages, supposedly from Scott, telling us to meet him at the cemetery.
So whoever sent us those messages is probably the person who shot DV. He had a lot of enemies.
Including all of you.
Taggart, this is a lot of nonsense.
Yes, it is. And I'm going to get to the bottom of this, and I'm going to start by taking your gun down to forensics. Nobody moves.
Situation stinks.
Yes, it does. But you did not shoot Bordizo.
I'm sure the physical evidence will support that.
Right. Look, Taggart is just trying to cover all his bases, Scott. That's all.
Yeah, well, you guys all sound convincing. I think I may have something to worry about.
You're worried about Scott, aren't you?
Well, it's just that we had DV out of our lives. This whole thing was over, and now what do we have? We've got DV smack dab right back in the middle of our lives.
Well, at least we won't have to pretend that our relationships are in shambles anymore. I guess you and Christina can move back out and back in with Serena and Scott.
I see, so I guess this means you're kicking me out, huh? I guess I did make a rather lousy roommate showing up with all my brood.
Actually, I think I'm going to miss Christina crying out for her 4 a.m. feeding.
Really? Well, you know, you could come by the firehouse any time if you need a little fix.
Might just take you up on that.
Good. Listen, thank you for taking us into your home and for taking such good care of us.
I'm glad we got to say some things that needed to be said.
Me too.
I'd be sorry to see you go.
On my day.
Nope. Thanks. You think this is going to erase the dense gray cloud of fog I think I'm under?
It isn't just DV being shot, is it?
I went to visit my son's grave.
I know. Victor told me. I wanted to go up there and be with you, but he thought you needed to be alone.
Yes, well, he's a smart man. I had a lot of things to tell my son.
Were you able to?
Well, I got through most of it, but my anger at DV got in the way.
I wish there was something more I could do to help.
Are you kidding me? Just you being here helps get me through all this.
Well, let's see if I can hold a little tight.
Coffee that bad?
No. No, it's not the coffee.
Situation that's happening here, huh?
Yeah, that, and it's also Christina.
She's all right. She'll lay at Charlie.
Scott, I didn't tell you about this earlier because so much was going on, but Davey called me tonight. He claims that he says he knows who the birth mother is, and he's going to make sure she takes Christina away from us.
He's bluffing. He's bluffing. He's just trying to get to you.
I don't know. He also told me that he knows about the birthmark. You know that little strawberry-shaped thing on the back of her neck that I like to kiss so much? He told me that he knows it because her real mother told him about it.
Listen, Lucy, you keep that conversation to yourself, all right? Because that's a pretty good motive for murder.
At this point, I don't really care. I don't like violence, but I wish whoever shot him had a lot better aim.
Hospital call. Bordizzo's awake.
Did he say anything?
Oh, yeah. And I'm going to go hear what he has to say. All of you stay put until I get back.
It's great. Now Bordizzo can point the finger anywhere he wants.
So?
I couldn't find the keys.
Oh. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to throw them in the pond. I was actually aiming for that bush right over there, but, well, I never had very good aim, so...
You know, I'm not interested in your excuse. Right now, I'm more concerned in how well you swim, because you are about ready to take a plunge.
No way. I'm not going in that freezing water, no.
You want to bet?
Yeah, actually, no! Hey, Frank! No! Oh, hey, this is a very, very expensive coat.
Too bad.
And you know what? I don't know how to swim. I never learned.
Right.
And I might catch a cold, which really wouldn't be good for the baby.
As soon as you have this baby, you are going straight into the water.
All I wanted was to have a nice, romantic night with you. It's not my fault it turned out so lousy.
Are you going to get it through your head? We are not having any more romantic anythings.
I don't understand why you have to be so mean to me.
What's happened to me?
Well, you've been shot in the head.
I demand to know the extent of my injury.
Dr. Jones is examining your x-rays now. We have to wait for the results to determine the best course of treatment. Does that make sense?
I want another doctor.
How about me?
No. Aren't there any real doctors?
Mr. Bordizzo, Dr. Scanlon, and I are perfectly competent.
We're only trying to help you, not hurt you.
In fact, when I heard you were awake, I thought you might like some good news.
What?
My grandfather. He's doing fine despite the fact that you kidnapped him and roughed him up.
I don't know what you're talking
It must be pretty awful being in such a vulnerable position, Mr. Bordizzo. I guess now you understand what my family has felt for the last few months.
the weak feel vulnerable.
You don't know how weak you are or how much time you have left. So come on, TV. Between the three of us, who did this to you?
Why don't you leave the questioning to the police?
We were only trying to get an answer in case he lost consciousness again, that's all.
Yeah, whatever. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to speak with the patient alone.
This man has very serious injuries. His doctors need to be here.
Detective Taggart, I want to speak to you alone.
You heard the man. Wait outside.
Detective, I'm not gonna make it through the night. And you have to know who did this to me.
Homer and Vanessa love money, the good life, and scheming.
Dreams do come true.
All mine have.
She should have known better
We're spotted in public. This could ruin everything with Palmer.
than to try to put one over on him.
You want me to bring your wife's lover to Pine Valley?
Yes.
All My Children, ABC Daytime.
You know, Frank, all I wanted was for us to spend a little bit of time together.
Courtney, what's wrong between us can't just be fixed with a moonlight picnic.
Please, just stop insisting that I have to tell Joe the truth about Neil and this baby or we can't be together. Because that is just not true.
Yes, it is. I meant what I said.
I hope you enjoyed that icy water. Because you have a lot of cold showers in your future, and it is all your fault.
Fine, you know what? I'm out of here. I'll walk home.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
What?
Oh, no,
What's wrong?
There's nothing,
What?
there's nothing. Just go,
No.
okay? Go!
What happened?
Go! Ow!
Come here.
Ow!
Let me see. Let me see. What happened?
Ow! 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 Ow!
Here?
No, just a little bit higher.
Here?
Almost. A little higher, Frank. A little higher. A little bit higher. A little higher.
There is nothing wrong with you.
No. But I had you worried. And you want to know why? Because you haven't given up on me.
Courtney, you make me crazy. What am I going to do with you?
I wish I knew what it meant. Detective Taggart leaving without telling us anything.
Oh, it's probably nothing. He strikes me as the kind of guy who plays it pretty close to the vest, you know what I mean?
I'd go in there and ask TV what he told him, but I'm sure that won't get me anywhere. I can't stand all this waiting.
Hey. Listen, babe. For now, there's nothing we can do. Okay, so just try to put it aside and, think about something happy.
Everything's a mess. I just need to know what TV told Detective Taggart.
Mr. Bordizzo's lost consciousness.
There's no response. What if he told Taggart some kind of lie about who shot him? If he dies, that person could be in big trouble.
How did you manage to get this cut, anyway?
I cut it on a nail coming out of the Baldwin family crypt.
You know, you're gonna have to get a tetanus shot, I guess.
You think so?
Yes, I think I will have a doctor stop by when we get home. And home, hey, did you hear what I just said? I said home. That must mean I'm thinking, like, positive things are gonna happen. It's gonna be good.
I wish we were at home. This whole day's been such a nightmare.
Things will be better.
I believe you. You're the only person I believe in.
Well, I've got some news. Bordizzo told me who shot him.
Who was it?
He said it was you.
Oh, no.
Okay,
No,
no.
that's ridiculous.
ridiculous.
Scott Baldwin, you're under arrest for the attempted murder of David Bordizzo.
What kind of a numbskull are you? He hates me. He would tell you anything, Taggart.
Bordizzo believes he's dying. That makes his statement a deathbed declaration. Scott, we all know you had motive. You've had opportunity. Your gun has been fired.
I'm the one who told you about the gun. Why would I tell you about the gun if I did it? Wake up!
Well, we will let a jury decide that.
No, this is wrong.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you.
But
Do you
it gets me.
understand these rights as I read them to you?